All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Coach Mason. Thanks for joining me for this 30-minute total body conditioning and cardio kick exos workout. Today, something we're going to do, try a little different setup. It's going to be 4 sets, 5 minutes for each set, as many reps as possible. So we're going to be going 10 of one exercise, 15 of the next, and 20 of the next. And we're just going to keep going through the workout like that. No breaks until after 5 minutes. So we'll take a minute break, go on to the new set. So we'll get started with some more, just some good warm-ups here. We're gonna start up top. So we're gonna start with the arm circles. We're gonna be going forward, like starting with those little circles, working our way up to bigger ones, kind of getting that good nice stretch through the chest as well. And we're just loosening those shoulders up, getting ready for all this work that we're about to be doing. Like I said, bigger circles, kind of getting faster too, making sure there's a good stretch through the shoulders, and we'll start going backwards. So same thing, starting small, keeping them right out to the side, stand up nice and tall, and slowly work your way up into those bigger circles. All right, good job. Keep it up, keep up those big circles. Like I said, stand up nice and tall. All right, now we'll kind of be trying to stretch out more of the back and the lat area here. So standing up, get a good base. We're gonna reach and bend a little bit here. So bringing that arm out, basically directly above our heads, and we're just reaching into it, trying to stretch out the lat area here. Like I said, a nice, good, comfortable stretch in through there. You don't have to try to push it too hard, but just make sure you feel that good stretch right in this area back here. Good job. Like I said, get a good base and just bend that top half, reaching into that stretch. All right, now we'll kind of move down to the lower body portion here. So one I like to start with is we'll spread the legs pretty wide, wider than shoulder width. We're going to be reaching down, trying to touch the wall behind us, and then come up into a big stretch, same thing. So we're going to reach down, keep that back straight, legs straight, and then we're going to reach back and try and touch that wall. Like I said, reaching back, keeping that back straight, and then big bend, stretch out that core area a little bit. So everything we do is keeping our legs straight, back straight. We don't want to round out too much. Reach those arms back, then reach them up nice and far back there. Like I said, we're going to keep moving that pace up a little bit more. Purpose here is just to get really nice and warmed up for the exercise that's about to come. Like I said, keep that back straight, keep those legs straight, don't cheat yourself on the stretching. All right, now we'll kind of move into warming the hips up a little bit. So we're bringing them up, out, and down. This is just a good way to get the hips all warmed up. If we're about to do squats, this is a really good one to get the hips warmed up. Also a little bit of a balancing. So, all right, good job. Keep it up. Like I said, bring it up, out, and down. You can kind of start picking that pace up with it a little bit. Might be a little bit more comfortable. Just make sure you're bringing it all the way out, stretching out that hip, getting it warmed up. And we'll go to the other side, same thing, bringing it up, out, and down. On the first couple, make sure you really go through the motion of up, out, and down. So bring it up, stopping, out, stopping, and down. And then we can kind of work our way into making a big circle with it. All right, good job. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Try to keep that balance. All right, now we'll kind of move into a little bit higher intensity warm up. So we'll start with butt kickers. We're just going to bring our heels up to our glutes. We'll start off a little bit slower. Make sure you're really throwing that heel back and up a little bit. Even your knee will come back with it just a touch. This is just a good one. We're stretching out the front of the leg here. It's what we're really focused on. And if we're doing them right, we might feel a little bit of a stretch through the hip as well. All right, now let's pick up the intensity a little bit. So we're going to be kind of jogging with it, still throwing those legs back all the way up to those glutes. And for a little bit lower impact, as long as you're just moving, doing something, keep on moving. Good job. You can pump those arms too, might help out a little bit. Just trying to stay athletic, trying to keep moving, get that heart rate up a little bit before we start this workout. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be going for 5 minutes straight on these exercises. Then we'll get a 1 minute break. All right, we'll get ready for this exercise here. Our first set is gonna be 10 squat and press, 15 RDL, 20 bridges. You can follow along with me, or you can go at your own pace. Just make sure you keep going for this full 5 minutes. So we're gonna start off with squat and press. We're gonna do 10 of them in 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna have our weight up by our shoulders, feet shoulder width apart, going down, up into that press. Like I said, we're doing 10 of these. If you get done with the 10 before I do, move on to those 15 RDLs. Good job. Make sure it's all in one motion. Good job, pressing all the way up. All right, 15 RDLs. If you're with me, having the weights close to the body, down until you feel that stretch, keep that back straight, pull up with the glutes and hamstrings. Like I said, after these RDLs, move on to the bridges, laying on the ground. Good job, keep going this full 5 minutes. Good job, all the way down, pulling up with those glutes, really using those legs, keep that back straight. Like I said, we don't want to be rounding out at the back. Good job, keep that pace up, keep on working. All right, if you're with me, on to those 20 bridges. Like I said, we'll have our all the way down and forcing that weight up through our glutes. You can have weight on your hips as well. Like I said, we're doing 20 of these. And so if you're following with me, great. If you're not, if you're ahead or behind, just remember it's 10 squat and press, 15 RDLs, 20 bridges. Good job, keep up the good work. We're about 2 minutes down. Like I said, with these bridges, really make sure you drive up those glutes and maybe squeeze at the top. Focus on driving it up through the hips. All right. Through me, we're back to those squat and presses. So keep on moving. Don't try to take any breaks in between anything. Really go fast, keep on working. Squat and presses. Like I said, that weight's gonna come up. We're getting down to that normal squat, driving all the way up through that press. Shoulders going up about the same time that you start going up with that squat. We'll be all the way down, keeping that back straight, trying to get those legs to parallel. Don't let the knees flare out. Don't try to go in too much. Keep that nice sturdy squat. Shoulder width apart. Good job. Weight goes directly above the head on the press. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. If you're with me, we're on to the RDLs here. So weight close to the body, all the way down, keeping that back straight, up through the glutes and the hamstrings. Good job. Keep it up. Like I said, try not to take any breaks here. Try to go this full 5 minutes. Pull all the way up through those glutes, up through those hamstrings. The weight should be mostly on your heels. That'll kind of help you pull up through the glutes and hamstrings. Like I said, this is focused at hitting the back of the legs more. Good job. Keep that back straight. Knees can be bent just a little bit, but it help you to pull up, go all the way through that motion. You want to squeeze through the glutes. All right, we got a minute 15 left. Minute 15. Keep on working. If you're with me, we're on to these bridges. So like I said, you can have a weight in your lap if you want, or you can go up without it, with hands down by the side. driving your weight up through those glutes, up through the hips. Like I said, keep that control in the glutes the whole way through. So even on the way down, try to control it on the way down. On the way up, squeeze at the top. Good job. Keep that mind-muscle connection. All right, we got about 30 seconds left, so keep on pushing, finish out whatever you're doing strong. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Like I said, 10 squat and press, 15 RDLs, 20 bridges. Finish it up strong, 15 seconds. Like I said, no matter what, even if you're with me right now, I'm done. Go right into those squat presses. We got 5 seconds. Finish it strong. Get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. We got a minute break here. Our next one's gonna be more focused on kickboxing. So we're gonna have 10 crunches with 2 jabs at the top. So when we come up, jab, jab, and then we'll do a crunch. After that, it's gonna be 2 jabs. We grab our feet together, or feet kind of like in the squat position. We're gonna throw 2 jabs and then 2 uppercuts. So it'll be right, left, 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 right. And then we'll do something called the hook and tap. So we'll start with our foot, left foot in the middle here. We're gonna step to it with the right, come around with a hook. Coming around with a hook each time. Like that. So 10 crunches with 2 jabs at the top. Then we're gonna do 2 jabs with 2 uppercuts and switch sides on those every time. And then 20 of those hook and taps. So down on the ground, we're ready for those 10 crunches with 2 jabs. Going in 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 2 jabs. 2 jabs at the top every time. Try to keep those hands up by the face no matter what we're doing. Like I said, pull up that core, really make sure you squeeze that core into the top. If you need to assist yourself up a little bit, you can kind of throw the hands up and still throw those 2 jabs. Just make sure we get 10 crunches done with this. Good job. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep up the good work. If you're with me, 15. We'll do 15 of the 2 jabs with 2 uppercuts next. All right. So like I said, no breaks. Hop into the next thing as fast as you can. Keep kind of side by side here. Right, left, left, right. So each time you get done with the 2 jabs, 2 uppercuts, that's 1. Good job. Keep it up. Might get a little bit off track, but just make sure you do 15. We're just trying to get that cardio up. Like I said, it kind of turns into a little bit of a routine thing. So it's right, left, turn the body with it just a little bit. Those uppercuts, keep them in nice and tight. Up to that chin area. We don't want to be throwing them like this. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. Keep up that good work. Like I said, if you get done with the 15 before me, move on to those hook and taps. Good job. Keep it up. Like I said, we're going for another 5 minutes here, and then we have that minute break. All right, if you're with me, we're on those hook and taps. So we're bringing the left foot, or right foot to the left foot, swinging around with that hook. Swinging around with that hook, 20 total. So 10 on each side. Try to keep that hook in nice and tight. Don't be swinging it like this. Don't just go through the motions. Basically, we're focusing a lot on turning this foot, squaring up the body to that way. When we do it, it's a quick motion. Everything's quick about it. Trying to get those hips turned, torso turn. Working on that footwork just a little bit. All right, good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right, if you're with me, back to those 10 crunches with 2 jabs. So it's 10 crunches with 2 jabs, 15, 2 jabs with 2 uppercuts, and then 20 hook and taps. So if you're with me, crunches up to the 2 jabs. Squeeze that core on the crunch. Still trying to make everything quick. Good job. Keep on working. Keep working for it. Less than 2 minutes left. Like I said, if you need modification here, just throw the hands up with it, and then still throw the jabs at the top. Just make sure we're using that core to get all the way up. Good job. If you're with me, we're up to those 15 2 jabs and 2 uppercuts. So it's right, left, left, right, left, right. Good job. Make sure we get those uppercuts all the way up. I already forgot what side I'm on, but that's all right. Just make sure you get 15 of them done. Like I said, no breaks in between anything. We got 1 minute left. Good job. Keep it up. Whatever you're doing, make sure you finish out. Keep up that intensity. Keep up the intensity. Keep on working. Sometimes that really gets thrown off a little bit. All right, good job. Let's keep it up. I'm going to move on to those 20 hook and taps. Just to show them again. Right there. Back to it. 10 on each side. Working on that footwork, turning that body. Almost a little bit of a hop to it. All right, we got 15 seconds left. Finish it out strong. Whatever you're doing, finish it up, finish it up. Keep working hard. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We got a minute break. Move on to the next one. So our next set is going to be 10 lateral raises with the shoulders, all the way out up to this point. Then we're going to do 15 row and curls. So bent over, we're going to be pulling the weight up with our backs, squeeze those shoulder blades, let it down, controlled, get that curl. And then we're going to do 20 lying chest flies. So we'll be laying on the ground with our weight, taking it down, touch the elbows, drive it up through the chest. Same thing, we'll be going 5 minutes through it, as much as you can get done. Don't take a break in between each thing. We just want to be going, going, going. That's kind of the point of this, is to have no breaks. Trying to go as fast as we can. We got about 5 seconds here. Starting off with 10 lateral raises, 15 row and curls, 20 lying chest flies. We have our weights. We'll get going in 3, 2, 1. So we're taking the weight up with those lateral raises. Trying to keep those elbows maybe just a little bit bent, but we're bringing the weight all the way up to the shoulder, using those shoulders, really trying to bring that weight up. Keeping it level to the ground, all the way up to those shoulders. If you need just a little bit, you can give it just a little bounce, but make sure you still control it. All right, good job. On to those 15 row and curls, if you're with me. So, row and curls, bringing it up, squeeze those shoulder blades, let it down, stand up, and get that curl. You can use whatever grip you want here. I prefer facing the weights toward my feet here, facing my hands towards each other, but you can use an underhand grip as well here. And then here, you can use any combination you want. As long as when you do that row, you really squeeze those shoulder blades together on the way up. And then we focus on keeping those elbows tucked in on that curl. Either way, like I said, do 15 of those, and then go on to the 20 lying chest flies. If you're ahead of me, like I said, picking up that intensity, we want that intensity up. No matter what, we want to keep up. Keep on doing something almost the entire 5 minutes here. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Like I said, we want that mind-muscle connection. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Let it down and curl. All right, if you're with me, we're on those 20 lying chest flies. So, we lying flat on our backs. I like to keep my feet up. A little bit more stability. Letting them down through the chest. And making sure we squeeze that chest on the way up. Elbows bent, squeezing it up. You want those elbows bent just a little bit. That way we can help feel it through the chest better. Like I said, 20 of those, then move on to those 10 lateral raises, 15 row and curls, 20 lying chest flies. Good job. Control that weight. I like to kind of retract my shoulder blades and then go with the movement. Good job. Keep it up, keep going. Like I said, this movement right here is a little bit less cardio, but we still want to get it done in a timely fashion. All right, I'm up to those lateral raises. So if you're with me, we stand up, try to take no breaks, just going right into the movement. Driving all the way up through those shoulders. Notice how they go almost straight out. I'm not going up with them. I'm not trying to fling them back. Going nice and easy straight up through it. Controlling it, all the movement with my shoulders. Good job. Keep it up, keep it up. Like I said, 10 lat raises, 15 row and curls, 20 lying chest flies. All right, if you're with me, around to the row and curls. So 15, whatever grip you would like, just make sure we're squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. Keeping those elbows tucked in, bringing that weight, almost like you're bringing it from in front of you into your hips. Imagine that with keeping those shoulder blades squeezed, elbows in. Good job, keep it up. Keep up this good work, keep up the intensity here. Gotta check the time. All right, we've got about a minute left. Keep on working here. Whatever you're doing, finish up. Make sure we keep going all the way through that minute. Let's sit there this last minute. Good job, keep it up. Like I said, we don't want to round our back on this either. That's not going to help anything out. It might just cause some injury. Keep that back straight, bent over. 30 seconds. Good job, everybody. Good job. Let's keep on going. Finish up. Keep on going. All right, 20 lying chest flies. We got about 15 seconds-ish or 10 seconds. So like I said, just try to keep going, get as much done as you possibly can here. We're gonna break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. All right, on to our last set here. Got a minute break. We're gonna do something called boxer squats. So we're gonna have our legs pretty much shoulder width apart, and we're gonna be turn and jab, back, turn and jab. 10 total, like that, working on that footwork again. And then we're gonna do 2 jacks with 4 jabs. So it's gonna be out, out and in, out and in, and then 4 jabs. And then we're gonna do 20 reverse lunge kicks. So down with the left leg, kick up with the left leg, down with the right leg, kick up with the right leg. 10 boxer squats, 15 2 jacks with 4 jabs, 20 reverse lunges and kicks. All right, got about 10 seconds here. So we're gonna start with those boxer squats. So 10 boxer squats, 15 2 jacks, 4 jabs, 20 reverse lunge and kicks. We'll get going in 3, 2, 1. So like I said, those boxer squats, turning those feet, squaring the hips up to the way that we're going here. And like I said, it's not a full squat, but you're going down just a little bit, turning those feet, turning those hips. Good job, keep it up. 10 total, and then you're on to these 2 jacks with 4 jabs. So it's out and in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Out and in, and you're doing 15 total. Like I said, try to keep those hands up, keeping them up here. Still getting those jabs in. And the other option for this, a little bit less impact, is you step out and in instead of the jumping. So you can just do 1, 2, and then do those jabs. 1, 2, jabs. Keep those hands up. Good job. Keep it up. Get through all 15, and then you're on to reverse lunge and kicks. 10, 20 total, 10 each side. Good job. Like I said, we can start picking up that intensity a little bit. It's the last thing we're doing. All right, reverse lunge and kicks. So whatever foot you go down with, you're coming up and kicking through with. So like I said, it's gonna be 20 total. And you don't have to go all the way down and touch the knee if you don't want to. It's kind of more of a down and then up into it. It's almost more like a half lunge, if I say that. Like I said, 20 total of those. So it's 10 boxer squats, 15 two jabs with 4, or 2 jacks with 4 jabs, and then 20 reverse lunge kicks. Good job. Keep it up. Make sure you have adequate space to be doing this. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Finish strong. Everything we're doing here. All right. I'm on the boxer squats if you're with me. It's that partial squat down. You can see I'm turning those hips, turning the feet, jabbing out. It kind of just becomes a rhythm. Just make sure you turn those hips fully the way that you're going. Kind of in turn, it makes you turn your feet as well to throw that jab. Good job, keep it up. All right, if you're with me, we're going to do those 2 jacks with 4 jabs. So it's 1, 2, and then we got those jabs. Or it's right here. Either way, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job, 1, 2. Good job, keep it up. Whatever you're doing, whichever way you're doing, make sure you keep up the intensity. We don't want to take any breaks here. Our break is for our cool down. Got a minute and a half left. Keep on working. Make sure we throw those jabs. We're not locking out that arm. We're not turning too much into it. It's just a nice, steady pace here. I don't know if nice, steady pace is the right word, but I mean, we want to go as fast as we can while keeping that correct form. Like I said, 10 boxer squats, 15 2 jacks, 4 jabs, 20 reverse lunge and kicks. All right, we got less than a minute left here. Reverse lunge and kicks. And get all the way up through into that kick. Knee up, kick out. Like I said, down into that lunge, knee up, kick out. Good job. We got 30 seconds left. Finish it out strong. Finish it strong here. All right, 20 seconds. Come on, finish strong with me. Finish strong with me, and then we'll get a nice cool down for the day. Good job. Keep it up. Like I said, finish through this last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it for today. We're gonna get a little cool down in here. Whew. All right. We'll take a little breather here. If you need a drink of water, go ahead and snag it now. Thanks for following along with me with that. All right. So we'll get going with some little stretches here. We're gonna kind of try to stretch out the back of the shoulder here a little bit. So we're gonna bring the arm across. Use that other arm to kind of help pull it through. Just a nice comfortable stretch. You should feel a pretty good stretch through the back of the shoulder and in through the upper back a little bit as well. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. You're not trying to pull the arm out of the socket here. You're just nice, comfortable stretch. Stand up nice and tall, kind of regaining your breath here a little bit. All right, same thing other side. So your arm gonna kind of come in behind your other elbow a little bit here. Just help pull that shoulder across. I like to imagine I'm keeping my arms straight out and this shoulder kind of stays down a little bit. I'm not all tucked up in like this. I like to keep it down a little bit, feel that stretch in through this area. All right, now we're gonna kind of go to the lower body a little bit here, and we're actually gonna take it to the floor. So our first stretch, we're gonna be kind of like the elementary stretches is what I like to call them. We'll have our left foot in, right foot out, and we're gonna reach with both hands. Keep trying to keep that back somewhat straight. We don't want to be rounded all the way out. Keeping this leg straight on the ground, back of the knee, trying to touch that ground. Foot all the way up. And reach for those toes. Trying to keep that back somewhat straight. It's kind of hard when you're reaching forward, but try to keep it straight a little bit. And like I said, we're just holding it, trying to reach for those toes. Make sure that knee, back of that knee is trying to touch that ground. All right, we'll go to that other side. So same thing. Right foot kind of tucked up in. Left back of your left knee. It's almost like we're trying to touch that to the ground. And reaching forward with both hands. Should feel a good stretch in those hamstrings. I actually feel a little bit of a stretch kind of in my side. So if you guys feel that too, that's pretty normal. Like I said, we're trying to keep this leg straight, keeping the back straight a little bit, reaching forward with both hands, trying to touch those toes. Go to the point where it's a comfortable stretch. You don't want it to be uncomfortable. Like I always say, if you've been in my classes before, stretching is supposed to feel good. And I always recommend stretching after, because I know we have pretty limited time here. So I always recommend trying to go through a little stretching routine after as well. And in the mornings when you wake up. All right, so we'll be spread the legs wide apart. And we're gonna just reach forward into that middle area. If you want to spread the legs just a little bit farther apart, go ahead. Keeping both legs, both knees are trying to touch the back of that ground. Reaching forward, keeping that back somewhat straight. But yeah, like I said, more stretching is always good. If you want to stretch in the mornings when you wake up, before you go to bed, after a routine or after a workout, this type of stretching is best for after workout, and the active stretching is better before the workout. All right, and now we'll stand up for our last one. Also, if you guys have been in my class, you know I love doing this at the very end, but it's the best stretch. I think it's one of the best stretches for your legs. But butt kickers here. We're just gonna bring that heel up to the glute, bring it up, keep that leg straight down, and squeeze that glute. That should feel a nice stretch through the front of the leg and then kind of through the hip as well. But grabbing the wall if you need it. And we'll go to the other side. So same thing, bring that heel into your hand, trying to bring it up to the glute. And then we squeeze that glute and we should feel a good stretch in through the front of the leg here. I kind of lean forward a little bit. I don't know, just kind of natural. But like I said, we want that full stretch. If we bring it back, kind of almost like our leg is looking straight down, and you squeeze that glute, you'll feel that good stretch. But we'll call it a day there. I'm Coach Mason. Thanks for joining me for this 30-minute total body conditioning and cardio kick exercise workout. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys next week.